Hello, and welcome back to our Performance Improvement video tutorial series on performance improvement SharePoint sites. In this video, we will go over weekly updates, how to add, edit, and remove weekly updates. You can see weekly updates in the body of your main page here. This is a web part that's fed from your weekly updates list. There's two easy ways to access your weekly updates. You could simply click on Weekly Updates, and this will bring us to our Weekly Updates landing page. Or, if we follow our breadcrumbs back to the main page, we can use our left navigational pane and click on Weekly Updates. Whatever works best for you, either link will take you to this main landing page. In Weekly Updates, you'll see the New, Actions, and Settings. For the scope of this video, we'll just go over New. There's some advanced settings under Actions and Settings that will be covered in later web tutorials. So if you go to New and click the drop-down arrow, you'll see a New Item window pop up. If we click New Item, we'll be transferred to the Weekly Update New Item form. And this is the form that you complete to add a new weekly update. So if we just enter test update, we'll use today's date and we'll add some update nodes. Project phase, depending on where you are in your project, this is an easy way for you to click and identify which phase of the project you're in. We also have Plan, Do, Check, Act. These are just guidelines to help you and your team better understand where you are in your project. For this example, we'll use Define. After you define your project phase, the form asks you for Task KPI score and Issue KPI score. These scores are located on your main page under the KPI dashboard. I pulled these scores from the main dashboard and just entered 0, 0. This will give you a historical view of the rhythm of your project and how the task and issue KPIs are flowing throughout your weekly updates. After you complete the task and issue KPI, the form asks you for a current deliverable. Right now there's none, and we'll select that for this project update. After you complete the form, right here you can barely see it on the screen, you see an OK and a cancel button. Let's go ahead and say OK and complete this transaction. Now it transfers us back to the weekly update landing page, and you can see that there's a single line item reflecting our most recent update. If we jump back to our main page, from the main page you can see that our weekly update is displayed in the Weekly Updates web part. Now let's assume that we wanted to go in and edit this update. You can access the update again by clicking Weekly Updates. That'll take us to our Weekly Update landing page. Or from the main page, if you use the left navigational pane and click Weekly Updates, both links will take you to the Weekly Update landing page. So say we made a mistake or wanted to add more notes to our update. If you put your mouse over the test update, the title of your weekly update, you'll get a drop-down window. So if we click this drop-down window, you'll get a couple options. You could view the item, edit the item, manage permissions, which we'll cover in later video tutorials. You could delete the item, or you can alert me. We'll cover alert me in later video tutorials as well. So for this example, let's edit the item. I clicked on edit, and say I forgot to add a note. So I made that simple revision, and I'm going to click OK here. From the last example, there was an OK and Cancel button located at the bottom of the form. There's also an OK and Cancel button at the top of the form. It doesn't matter which button you use. I'm going to say OK here. Once I click OK, my update has been revised. Here's our newest note. And if I go back to the main page, that recent update's reflected in this weekly update web part. So say we made a mistake and we want to remove a weekly update. I'm going to click on this weekly update link, go back to our landing page, and when I mouse over and click the edit, you get the option to delete an item. I'm going to delete this. It's going to ask, am I sure that I want to delete this item to the recycling bin? I'm going to say OK. That should remove our test update. So you can see there's no updates in our project right now. So if I jump back to the landing page, our home page, there's no weekly updates. So that was a quick and easy overview on project updates, how to add, how to edit, and how to delete. Thank you.